Welcome to Copper Piece, a Dungeons & Dragons adventure podcast. Once again, I am your host, Steve Esposito. I am joined by three very awesome players. Starting to my left with...
I'm TJ, I play Zeckendorf, the half-elf sorcerer.
And then to my right...
Hi, I'm Chris, I play Candeling, the Ganassi cleric.
And then we have the special guest for this string. We have...
Hello, my name's Brian, and I'm playing Kazuzu, the Tiefling Bard.
And thank you for joining us once again for this string of episodes. When we left off the last time, you guys are in a weapon shop looking at items, talking to this guy, finding out some really weird things about some very weird people. And now we all feel burpy, and I don't know why. That one was bad.
Like mine was quiet. And off camera.
We don't have a camera. I tried. It didn't work.
You know what
I'm a gross, fat, disgusting pig.
So we rolled to make our characters burp?
I'm a little fat girl.
Oh, fuck me! God, was it a minute? Jesus.
Yes, it's exactly a minute. I'm keeping that. Sorry, folks.
And back to this.
Excuse me. Back to this. What do you guys do? What's going on?
So we just heard that...
that both of our nemesis are working together. Candeling.
Candeling. Okay, so Candeling and Zeckendorfs have basically carbon copies, and they're shitty people. And one of them's got a tattoo on his hand. It looks like me, Zeckendorf. And the other one, you know, is your...
He's my mortal nemesis, Roltz.
And the shopkeeper just told us... what did he say about the box? He said
they had the box.
He said that
we just had a box on him?
Nah, he had a box on him, but that Root and this other person had delivered a box, and they were just looking at weapons to purchase.
There was a tattoo on your guy's hand that would look like, yeah.
Got it.
And the box also had an eye on it.
That's all we have so far. So, there is...
So it's not too far to imagine that both of our nemesis are working together.
Correct. I believe so.
So as you're kind of just standing in the shop, the owner's like,
Well, thank you for your time. It's a very nice...
What's the cheapest thing in the shop?
I was going to throw up some coin.
Oh, the cheapest thing? He comes out from behind the counter.
I didn't want to ask him what that was. I just do they have price tags?
Yeah, some
I
of
just
them
want
do.
to shop around for the cheapest thing in the shop.
So one of them is like on a shelf. It's a little bit higher. You see the price tag, and he goes, "Oh, you're looking at that?
Yes, I'm looking at many things.
What are you looking for? You don't
Whatever
know.
catches my eye.
How about this? He goes out from behind the counter, and he climbs on this ladder. Give me a perception check for me, really quick.
That's a 12. That's not gonna work. Oh, that's not gonna work either. That's 7 plus 2 makes a 9.
The rest of you, give me a
8. Oh, 8.
2.
He is the most skilled deception artist.
You see a sword tied to his right side as he's climbing up a little steps to a ladder, and he's trying to pull this hammer off of a shelf.
What's that sword looking like? Gold and ruby?
How close do you get?
Oh,
I'll go up to the counter. Wait, he's behind the counter trying
He's
to
like, no, he's like out from the counter. He's like on the right side of the store, kind of like climbing up, trying to get something, get a heavy hammer out.
Yeah, I'll go right up. I do need a hand lifting it.
He's like, well, I'm gonna get it off here, and then you'll catch it. How strong are you?
I'm pretty strong.
don't like...
Do you want me to just go up on the ladder and take it?
If you were to measure your strength from a 1 to 20, what would it be?
Maybe about the 15.
Okay, yeah, you can get it if you want.
Can I get a good look at that sword, though?
It is definitely gold with a red ruby in it, in the hilt.
Did she want us to steal them back?
That's her husband's sword. So...
No, her husband had like a bunch of swords, though. Didn't she say? Or was it just one?
I thought
No,
it was
I
just
thought
one.
I thought there was like a bunch of weapons. I think there were a bunch of weapons. I'm not sure if they were all swords.
So I'll go and I'll inspect the hammer. And is it good?
It's a nice hammer.
Is it just like a light hammer like I use?
It's a little bit heavier, a little
like
bit
a
sturdier.
warhammer?
Yeah, a little bit sturdier.
I lift it up and I extend my arm out and I bring it around and I'm like, my arm will get too heavy swinging this. Plus, it's no good for
For what?
building.
Oh,
It must in equal parts build and destroy.
you want a weapon that does both?
More a tool.
Okay.
Also, how'd you come by one of the mayor's weapons?
What? Excuse me?
Oh yes, on your hip.
No, this is mine.
No.
No, this isn't the mayor's weapon. I mean, this is mine. If it was, like, I was pretty close with the mayor. He didn't. He gave it to me. He gave me the weapon.
Oh, and you dragged them off to be beheaded, yes?
I wasn't involved in that.
Insight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's much better. That's 21.
Yeah, you'd know he's telling the truth when he had nothing to do with that. Yeah, he was a friend of mine. I didn't want that to happen. What was I going to do? Go against all those people? What you should really be worried about is some of these other people walking around here, acting like, like what they did is all right and it's high and mighty, and the lottery that they're running.
Oh yes, admit that, man.
Yeah.
What the prick.
Dick.
Because everyone is able to play the game, and you know what? Like, out of all the names I pulled out, like, I'm just surprised that it's always the same people that never get picked. We've been doing this once a week, every single week
Who are the people
for the last
that-
6 months.
Once a week, every week? You've killed 24 people in your town?
I mean, I'm not for it, and there's a couple of us who aren't, but I mean, that's the way they do it. That's how it is.
Who are the people that have not every single
Been
time
picked.
not getting picked?
Well, I mean, we never see the mayor's name mentioned. I mean, that's weird.
Well, he's dead.
Well, the other intern,
Oh, the new man.
yeah,
He is.
she's never picked. I don't know if it's because someone feels bad for her. There's the innkeeper. He never gets picked. And that guy that looks at the stuff, I'm pretty sure he rigs it too. Because every time,
You mean the executioner?
I mean, if you want to call him that, I mean, he's just a dude that cleans the thing and pulls the lever and lets the rope hang down and slice it. So I guess, but
Anyone else?
I mean, I think he's definitely involved somehow, because you know what? It's weird. It's like the second some commotion happens, clearly that person's gone. We had this traveler a while ago. I mean, he bit it too.
He what?
Oh
Bit it.
yeah, so like
He bit it. He died.
yeah,
Oh.
one week they kind of did a sub thing.
What do you mean they do?
Like a sandwich on a long bread.
I think he means like they took a visitor, and just used them instead.
Sorry, was that
No,
the thing
yeah.
that actually broke you?
Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
So wait, when there's like a visitor in town, they just automatically default to the visitor then, so to speak, for that? Or from what you see, it seems like whenever there's a visitor, they always get picked.
Oh, that's what he was.
He
sizing
looks
us
at
up.
all three of you and goes, "Yep."
So how much for this hammer?
What are you gonna do with it?
Hopefully not get beheaded.
You free this town, no cost.
All right.
I'll give you a trial too.
Trial.
Period.
He's letting
Oh,
us,
all right. I will. It wasn't supposed to be these difficult.
I want to give him some coin and just walk out the door and not take the hammer, or do you want to take the hammer?
Oh, I'll take the hammer.
Okay.
And I'll give him some more hammer. 40K.
Bam.
So while he's looking it up, I described the guy that was kind of sizing us up before. Was that the guy that he was referring to beside? Okay.
Yes, was.
Like, do you? What's his name?
Oh, yeah, what's his name? Jason with a Y. He says that all the time.
Oh wow.
YJASON?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason.
So those two visitors that you mentioned before, did they stay at the inn as well? The two that these men have connections with, it seems?
They were only in here for a day. It seems like they didn't,
they didn't even stay?
They really didn't stay.
Okay.
They stopped by. They went to, I heard, now I think about it, one of them mentioned False Reach.
Right.
Something about a windmill. And then a cavern.
Well, don't go to False Reach.
I wasn't planning on it.
Yes. I'm gonna give him 60 gold, which is 4 times the price of a regular Warhammer.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hopefully this will be enough to possibly buy my way out of the next lottery, right?
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
Maybe you move to the city.
yeah. Maybe the rest of the wares in here aren't really that great and worth my time. Maybe I will venture out.
You should move to the city.
If they let me. Gotta figure that out.
Leave at night.
If I can get over the wall.
Oh. Oh man, we're just trapped in the Roman lottery, aren't we?
Well,
Oh boy.
all right, let's leave the store.
Thank you for all your.
Goodbye.
What was his name?
I don't think we got his name.
What is your name, sir?
Gregory.
Gregory?
Good.
With a Y?
No. Oh, at the end, yes.
Thank you, Gregory. I wish you safety and good health.
I want to go to the inn. What do you guys think?
I think it's time to leave this town.
Okay.
No,
I mean,
no.
where you go, I kind of have to go, but...
Not necessarily. Where do you want to go?
well, for starters, do you guys have, like, food on you already?
Yeah?
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
I would not trust the food in this place.
Okay.
We've
And-
got like rations and shit for.
Okay.
Yeah. Where are you guys going next?
I mean, they didn't stay at the end, so I mean, is there any other places you guys want to check at all?
I wanted to talk to the innkeeper because the what's his name? The shopkeeper told us that he thinks that the innkeeper might
Never
be,
gets picked.
Yeah,
Might be in
right.
on it.
might be in on it. So we can either leave and go somewhere else in this town. See what else is around. I know that there's basically a couple of inns, and I don't know what else is here.
Which innkeeper?
Yeah, are there more than one inn? Is there more than one inn in this town?
There's a couple, but one of them is a really prestigious one that stands a little bit higher than the others.
I bet that's the one.
Yeah.
You can, as you walk amongst the streets, you clearly see that just by looking on the outside. The more prestigious one has a little bit more of finer and beautiful looking stone carvings built into it, while the other ones are kind of a little bit looser and nothing
Okay.
too extravagant.
Alright, so I'd like to talk to this innkeeper. I'm just curious. Okay, would you guys mind if we do that?
I'm fine with that.
Brute Half Tosser. That's his name. Sorry, what? We're going to the inn?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the inn.
I guess like while we're walking though, I kind of want to like just constantly like check behind us to see if anyone's like following us.
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
Natural 1.
You're like, nah, it's all fine. So
I temporarily go blind.
you approach this inn. Beautiful wood carving doors. There's images of horses kind of running like past each other on the door, and there's black bars and stuff on the windows, which have this elegant, great looking stained glass looking to it, with images of horses standing on their rear legs, a couple of other imagery of the sun, and just a lot of very pleasant looking things to draw you in.
Okay, so I open the door, I walk inside. I'm gonna walk up to the innkeeper.
Mhm.
Say, hello there. I ring the bell on the desk.
Yes, he goes, I'm right here.
Oh, sorry.
What do you want?
I'm a little short. This desk is very tall.
It's not that tall. So, what do you want?
Just thinking about a room for the night. Want to get some prices.
Let's see. You come to the best inn here. Let's see. A night would be. Is it just you?
Oh, my two friends.
Two
as
friends.
well. So
Two
three
friends.
of us.
Oh, okay. Do
Math.
you want a You guys looking for a private room? You guys looking for 3 separate rooms? What's the deal?
Probably a private room.
All right. So one the suite.
Sure.
Okay.
What does
okay.
this guy look like?
He's like a skinnier, little bit of a pale human. He's got like a mustache where like the ends kind of curl up a little bit.
Oh, handlebar?
Yeah, like a
trust
little.
him.
Oh, he's
So
automatically
it's
evil.
So he's like, hey. I'm changing his accent now.
You want to rent a room, huh?
You want the suite?
His,
Oh, now he's
his
Wario.
name is Waluigi. No, he's like so okay, what kind of the suite, top floor. Okay, it's gonna be I'm gonna say 150 a night.
I'm gonna think about it first.
There's no other place where you can go that finds a more beautiful room than this.
Yeah, about that. It's really nice here. How come this is such so much of a nicer location than the competition?
It's it's a nicer place. I mean, look around. I mean, why would you want to stay in any place else? Look at our stained glass windows. Look at our imagery of horses. I mean, come on.
I really like horses.
See, it works. I mean,
Did
did you touch? You got to feel the beds. They are super comfortable.
Hey,
God
I'm
it's
not,
not a
you
hospital.
just sink.
not touching any beds yet.
You just sink
sir.
right into the sheets.
What?
That's why you sink right into the sheets, and they wrap you up like you're just living in a dream, a nice dream cloud, and you're on that forever. Remember when you were little and your and your parents, they would hold you and they'd treat you ever so carefully. Remember with none of the
Are
worries.
you done, sir?
I was
I don't
found
appreciate-
in a cave. My
Okay.
parents never held me.
Okay.
My house was burned down when I was a little boy. I was abandoned by my parents because they died in a fire. Thank you very much.
What? I mean, you can relate to this, right? I mean, your parents loved you, and they held you close, and you never had to worry about things that these two didn't have to worry about.
I mean, I don't really care. I'm a wanderer, so I can sleep on dirt and be fine.
Okay. Do you know what? This place just isn't for you, then. Okay? He drops
Oh,
the
he
accent
dropped it.
Oh,
completely.
I'm sorry. Is my
Drops it.
money no good here?
No, do you know what? It's just like
I'm
people
just so rich.
like you.
I just have
like
so
you.
much
no,
money.
You don't. I know you don't.
I
And
don't
you're
know
lying.
where to put it all. I show him.
Get out of my hotel.
I kick.
19. He's like, I know you're lying.
All right.
What is the
I
overall
know you're
atmosphere?
lying.
What was the overall atmosphere of this
14.
place before we started?
There was
this?
like no one in the room. Maybe one person drinking in the corner. Nice, ambient, candles igniting the room. Nice. The table itself had all these different tables had like these nice drawn out tablecloths on them. Flags of various kingdoms just hanging on the wall, all pristine. And then you guys showed up, and you're ruining his sales pitch and everything.
This day.
And he
But
goes,
I feel like we just got 5 entries into the lotto apiece, and I'm feeling lucky tonight, boys.
so, what brings you here? Okay, what do you want? What you're here for something?
I'm just looking around for a place to sleep. I'm tired.
Yeah, and I gave you a price. I gave you and your friends a price.
You know, it's just a little
You
curious.
sold too hard, and you made him upset.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, then how am I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know that your family died and then you don't
can
even
I-
have a family
can I speak
and
to
you
a
just don't
manager?
care? I am the manager.
Oh, of course.
Sir.
Maybe when we got the distant look in our eyes, when we stopped paying attention to the things you were saying, maybe you learn to work with people a little better and take a fucking clue now and again.
I'm sorry, I'm the one who runs an inn. I know what I'm doing. Do you have an inn?
No,
that's
no,
why
you
we're
don't.
looking for a place
No,
to stay.
you clearly don't have an inn.
I pick
have
up,
my own
I pick
smithy.
up my foot and I put it on the desk and I say, "Look how beat up these feet are. I'm so sleepy. I'm just looking for a place to stay." My grimy, gross feet.
Does this man have any cutlery on his hip? Can I make a perception check?
Make a perception check for me.
Oh, fuck me.
What you get?
Should we roll for?
That's an 11.
Roll for
Well,
initiative.
he's looking at your foot.
I'm gonna
So
pretend
give
to
me
look
give
at
me an
his
advantage.
foot.
Give me an advantage on
All
that
right.
one.
I'm gonna pretend to look at his foot and compliment him on how dirty it looks.
Right?
Compliment him, yeah.
Right? See, he knows.
Oh, that's much better. That makes a 17.
So as he's like looking at the foot, he bends over and you notice that there is a golden weapon. It is not as big as the sword that you saw before. It is definitely smaller.
It's like a
Think about
dagger.
a dagger, yeah.
Mangouche.
So he's like, "Oh my god, that foot is gross. How long have you been standing for?"
A long time. I'm so sleepy, sir. Please, just
you know
give
what?
us a room.
Out of the kindness of my heart, I can't just give you a room though. I mean, I can.
Anything you can do would be just great.
I can
The
give.
kindness of your heart.
I'll give you like one of the smaller rooms. We can fit
Great. Thank you
3
so much,
cots
sir.
in there or something. I don't know.
I don't need a cot. I'll just sleep on the floor.
I don't.
Don't trouble yourself with cots.
Okay. I just make Seamus put the 2 cots in there. That's
Who's
it.
Seamus?
Oh, he's the worker. One of the other guys I got here. He works behind the scenes. I do all this stuff. He just runs around and does what I tell him to do.
He's the brawn.
You know, kind of. I saved him once, and that's just how it
Saved
is.
him.
Yeah,
From
yeah. There was an attack outside the city, and you know, I saved him from these wolves and stuff, and that's what happened.
Humble brag. Alright. You saved him from wolves.
Yeah, there's like a couple of them, and yeah, I took him, and you know, I defended him, used one of my bow and arrows and stuff, and then you know, took him out pretty quick.
Wow, that's pretty badass, sir.
Yeah. Hey, don't mess with someone like me.
No, not at all. I would never. I'd like to go to our room now, please.
All right, so
Wait, how much is it? Did he give us a price?
50 gold.
All right, here's 50 gold. I plop 50 gold on the table, and we walk to the room.
He takes it, and it's like, all right.
Wander.
So you go into the room, all
Guys.
3 of you.
Guys, when it gets really late, I think we should wake up and kind of sneak around and see what we can find, because this place
You
is
think we're going to get to sleep? They're going to kill us.
Yeah,
this is
no.
shifty as fuck. All right,
I mean, all that talk about wrapping us up.
you want to just bail and leave?
No, we paid him 50
Yeah.
gold.
At
We will
least
stand there and we will defend ourselves if necessary.
we'll at least take the front desk bell.
All right.
So you guys are resting for the night?
Yeah.
He had one of the Mayoris's daggers. One of the weapons on his hips.
Maybe we should take shifts. Like,
Okay.
because I would not feel safe if all of us were asleep at once.
Okay. You want to try to steal the dagger?
Well, alright, here's the thing. The guy we can trust said the mayor's wife was in on killing the mayor. So why do we want to bring her weapons back?
Oh.
He didn't flat out say that. He just said it was strange that she never got picked.
He also said that it could have been that someone felt
Can I make a
bad.
perception check to see if people are listening in on us?
Yes, you can do that.
Oh no, that's a 6.
Okay.
So I take it he has no clue if people are listening to
He has no clue people are listening, but
Can I
maybe some
try?
people are listening to you.
Oh, player knowledge versus character knowledge.
I'm gonna whisper and say that he also said someone probably felt bad for her, and that's the reason why she's not thrown into the lottery.
Did we ever get a time frame for this lottery? Like when it happened? Like a specific time or date?
It was once a week?
But like, was it at... We didn't get like an exact date or an exact time, right?
I don't think so.
I'll give you these clues. It was once a week, and the guillotine is dry.
So it's probably tomorrow.
Yeah. You guys wanna get the fuck out of here?
So I mean, do you guys want to stay here after all? Just like, when you say get out of here, do you mean get out of the inn or get out of the town?
We both.
Yeah, we should just leave.
Okay.
When
So
it
it's
gets
on-
late,
This is going to be fun.
if he sees us leaving, we'll just be like, ah, so refreshed.
So you
Feel great now.
so
Thank
what
you.
time? What time would you normally leave? Like, what time are you thinking?
I mean, I'm assuming checkout would probably be at like 11 the latest.
Like, that's in the
without
morning.
paying extra.
Yeah, that's in the morning.
Uh,
Without paying extra,
like
losing your deposit.
Yeah.
not getting a continental breakfast.
So, probably, I would want it to leave when it's still dark out. So, maybe like 4 a.m., like right before 5.
So
4 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, you agree?
So at 3 a.m.
All right, fine. 3 a.m. we leave.
So you venture downstairs, and you're kind of creeping down there, and you notice that the man in charge is no longer there.
Can I do a perception check of the desk?
Yeah,
Investigation.
investigation. Yeah.
Wait, did we
Who
stay
was
long
hired?
enough to affect a long rest?
Yes.
Cool.
I'll give you long rest bonuses.
Who has highest intelligence? Mine is 0.
Mine's 1.
Mine-
My modifier. I'm 12 with a +1 modifier.
Yeah, I'm the same.
You guys want to
What, you're just robbing them?
investigate? No. Investigation. Mine's a 0.
Sure, I'll
yeah.
investigate the desk. Yeah.
Ooh, nice. 19.
What you get?
3 + 1 makes a 4.
No.
Yeah.
What you get?
I got a 16.
So you're sitting on a desk. You don't find anything crazy, but you do see that there is an envelope, and on this envelope is a seal on it that has the image of a bird on it.
Envelope.
What kind of a bird?
Like you can't tell from. It's just like a general like outline of like a bird with its wings open, almost like maybe perhaps a hawk of sorts.
Like one of the guild halls?
Maybe.
Like maybe that traveler was a warden that got beheaded all those weeks ago?
Maybe.
Aww.
Do you want to...
Yeah, tear that sucker open.
So
Which one of us found that?
you
Oh,
did.
it was...
You did.
I did?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was like a 19.
Oh, you had 19?
Yeah, I got the 19.
Oh, so then I'm sorry. Then in this case, you found it.
Okay, then yeah, I open it.
But to you, that symbol means absolutely nothing. So I'm just gonna let you know that.
I mean, yeah.
So you're just like, oh, here's a letter with the stamp on it, with a bird.
I mean, I don't trust anyone in this town to begin with, so yeah, I don't really care.
So you're gonna rip it open. As you're kind of skimming through the letter, it says a lot of things. It's almost like you're reading like almost an illegible poem, so to speak, where the words are in English, but for some reason they just don't make sense to you.
Oh, it's probably coded.
Perhaps.
Is there like a skill that we can like rolled for to like decipher?
Unless you would know what the code is, you're
Oh.
not gonna be able to decipher it.
I kind of like hand it over to them. Like, does this make sense to either of you guys?
Does that make sense to us?
Nah, you definitely see. Although on the bottom right, you do see an emblem of owls.
Oh, I'm going to take
Huh.
this. I'm taking it. to the Council of Owls or whatever their name is.
All right.
Let's get the hell out of here.
So I'm gonna try to do what I did before and just do perception checks to see if anyone's following us.
Okay.
That's my +2 perception. 8.
As you leave the place, and you kind of make your way through, it's right in the town squares where the inn is. And as you're trying to like walk past, you walk down like one little alleyway. And as you walk down, you do notice that someone is following you in the distance, cloaked and all.
So like we go down an alleyway, we like shoot down an alleyway, and we notice they're following us.
Yeah, there's one person.
Okay. You guys, someone's following us. You want to try to?
Can I turn around and see that person?
Just
Yeah.
blatant.
So, do I see that person when I turn around?
Yeah.
I'm
They
gonna-
look at you and they put their hand with a single finger up to their mouth.
All right.
This town.
Is there someone behind us now that we're turned around looking at him?
How far away?
This person is about 20 feet away from you. 20, 30 feet.
I'm gonna misty step to this person and put my hand around his neck.
Whoa.
Okay.
Power play.
Give me a strength check on that. Grapple. 7. So as you go up to Misty Step to grab him, this person knocks your arm out of the way and then grabs you.
He also instantly takes 5 damage
Okay.
from Misty Step.
All right. But they're not gripping you. They're not like trying to choke you out.
They're just trying to hold
they're
you,
just,
hold you
they're
there.
just restraining you
Why are you following us?
to make sure that you're not killed tonight.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, thought so. Ow. As he like shakes his hand off a little bit.
Close.
It is quite a familiar voice.
Who are you?
He's like, oh, shit. So he takes his hood down. It reveals himself to be Gregory from the shop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey.
He goes, okay.
I'm so sorry.
He's like, it's fine. It's okay. You either need to get out of the town or we need to solve this right now.
Solve the
Everything.
the puzzle on this desk. This little note here.
I'm talking to other people. You're looking for a key, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So someone else has the key here, or they're hiding it. We have a feeling we know who it is.
Who do you think it is?
Well, we actually think it's the mayor.
Okay.
Acting mayor.
Acting mayor,
Yeah.
yes.
So you want to try to sneak into her house?
I mean, you guys have been in there, so you know what's in
Rifle through
there.
her shit. Yeah. All we found was a box that was empty. And,
No, we only went into one room.
Yeah, we only went into the basement.
Okay.
Did she mention they had a pool as well?
Yeah, but the pools have become a thing in this.
Okay,
in this
I
town.
thought like they were the house got a pool, so I'm like, maybe it's in the bottom of the pool or something.
Really excited about their pools.
Is it in the bottom of the pool? Only one way to find out.
Let's go to that pool.
They dropped it in the pool and it got picked up by the machine.
It's stuck in the filter. We actually just gotta. Man, I just got rid of destroy water.
So he goes, listen, there's a couple of us here too, and we've been watching you to make sure that you guys aren't killed.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna say we should maybe sneak into the mayor's house.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Let's leave and go there.
So he brings you down these like little alleyways and stuff through the dark, and you approach the mayor's house. And give me a perception check on that.
Fuck you, die.
11.
Same 11.
7.
So you notice that there's some flashing coming from a couple of the windows. It's like a purple quick flashing every so
Okay.
often.
Purple.
The Burger Masters disco rave party.
Don't mention the festivals.
So he goes, we've been waiting quite some time to find people like you to take care of this.
Yeah, about 6 months, huh?
It's just about, they've been trying to kill every single person that comes in here.
So where are the purple flashing lights coming from? The roof?
Not the roof. There's a couple of windows it's flashing from, like, randomly.
Are they like always the same windows? Like are they all on the first floor?
Yeah. This place is 2 stories tall with the basement going in. So you do notice it's like it'll be like one random window on the lower left, then the top right.
Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of different places.
Is there a discernible pattern?
No.
All right. That's weird.
do you want to like go up to one of the windows and like kind of like peek through it first to see if
Yeah.
maybe we could see anything?
Is it the windows or is it the outside of the actual house?
It's like the windows that are flashing.
All right. Yeah, we can go peek. We can look. Don't open.
You probably have the highest stealthiness.
+3.
Yeah.
0 with disadvantage.
I would never expected that from a guy wearing plate mail.
So you walk up to the window
Okay.
and you try to peer in, but like every time you look in, all you see is just pure darkness. And then give me a Constitution save real quick.
Sure.
Whoa.
5.
One of the purple lights, before it actually turns purple, it becomes a bright white flash that slowly dissipates into purple, and you are temporarily blinded.
Fuck.
Okay. So I guess I kind of like get on like all fours and kind of like try to crawl in the opposite direction because I assume I just kind of like walk straight over from them. I just kind of like get on all fours and I kind of crawl back. I'm like, guys, I can't see.
What the shit?
Cool.
Who said that?
Me.
Yeah.
Okay, well that answers it.
Second door.
Okay.
I can't believe...
What happened?
I don't know. There was like this. There was this purple light, and then I got blinded.
Mash my hand on his face.
Okay.
Lesser restoration.
All right, so you can now see again.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, I have no idea. There was like a flash. I could not see anything before that, but then there was like a flash. You said it was like a white light, and then...
And then it slowly became like a purple, like a dark violet almost.
Yeah.
Sounds like color spray is happening in there.
Sounds like magic.
Like there's a gathering of it. I don't know.
Like someone should make an Arcana check.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Well, no, I can't. I got a shitty.
I made a 19.
Hold on.
There you go.
These dice are cursed for me.
You don't know the spell exactly, but you're like, hell yeah, that is straight up not good. That's some demon shit right there.
I rolled a 7. I got a 17. If that makes a difference.
Same. You guys
Okay.
kind of like, you're like, yeah, that's definitely magic and not of this plane.
Ooh.
Do I know if it's affecting the whole house or just the windows?
Just the windows.
All right. Don't go peeking
No.
because they are having consorts with demon power.
A magical eyes wide shut party.
No. So what are you guys doing?
You want to...
Go open the door, I guess.
Well, I mean,
Well,
is
if we
there more
open-
than one entrance?
If I'm also afraid if we open the door and go in there, we're just going to be blinded by whatever's flashing in there. You want to knock on the door and see if the door opens?
No.
No.
Okay.
Let's go check out the pool. Can we get around the back?
So there is a very large fence. It's also made out of stone, and also is raised as high as the actual mansion is as well.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Wait, is this gate... You said it's a big gate that's locked?
it's like a giant fence, almost like a fence to a backyard, but
this is
instead
a
it's
straight
made
up
out.
wall.
It is a straight up wall.
Oh, so it's not. It doesn't have a lock that can be opened.
There is a door, but it's also like a heavy set steel door similar to the ones that met you guys at the entrance of the city.
All right, I'm gonna first try to open the door.
All right.
I'm assuming it would be a strength check.
Yeah.
12.
You push it and it does budge, but not as far as you need it to go.
Do either of you have any spells that like alter stone or...
I have a spell called Knock. It says choose a locked object that you can see within range. What?
You really want us to knock on the doors, don't you?
Well, a target that is held shut by a mundane lock is stuck or is barred becomes unlocked. If the object has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked. The object is held shut with arcane lock What?
What does that sound?
That's
Fireworks.
fireworks.
God damn it.
Because my neighbors are assholes.
So that being said, the door does unlock.
The only problem is when I cast that spell, a loud knock audible for 300 feet comes from the object.
Well, that explains the name of the spell then. I was very confused.
Did
for a
you want
minute.
to use that?
I mean, do you want to go in there?
Hello, I just wanted to come in and say that when we initially recorded this episode, it was very long. It was a very, very long episode. I had to cut it right down the middle. I hope you will enjoy what this is, and hopefully I didn't cut it off at the wrong moment. Thank you very much. See you next time.